Hi there, welcome back and thank you for joining me again. This is a 2-card tarot reading with a message for you for today, which is Tuesday the 18th of October. So I hope you're well. I'm not sure if you're feeling some kind of strange energy coming, but we're moving towards an eclipse season. We've got a solar eclipse at the weekend, followed by a full moon eclipse on the 8th of November. So they usually do stir up some quite big energy, and I know a lot of you have been feeling a little bit strange, I guess, or that you're really trying to get to the bottom of some stuff or work through some stuff. So if there's a lot going on in your life, it may well be sort of leading up to that energy at the weekend. So it would be interesting to see what cards come out as the week goes on, and we'll see what 2 we've got today. We had the devil yesterday. I don't know if you saw yesterday's video clip, but we were talking about facing our fears. So I hope that you did, or realising what our fears were, I think was the wake-up call, wasn't it? And then they don't become, once you can see what they are, you can do something about them. So let's see how that's affected today. Oh, wow, okay. A card has just fallen out as I was shuffling. And that is the Star, and that leads on beautifully from what I was talking about with the Devil. The Devil is card number 15 in the tarot, whereas the Star is card number 17, so it's a couple of steps on. And, you know, this lady looks very free, doesn't she? Like the world is her oyster. And although some people can see this as quite a vulnerable looking card, because, you know, not everybody would want to be out in the middle of the night naked. But, you know, you might do. I don't know. Not judging. But this really is it's sometimes called the wish card, the Star, because it's that, you know, wishing on a star kind of theme. But it's also the idea that, you know what, that there are so many possibilities out there for us. Now, remember I said to you, there's no good cards or bad cards, they're all neutral. And, you know, you see the Devil card and immediately feel fear. But I've known people, one of my good friends saw this card and it terrified them. Because it has got that limitless possibilities about it. This is the sort of message of it. And, you know, you can say that in 2 ways, can't you? You know, my life has got limitless possibilities. Or you could say, oh my God, there's limitless possibilities, and be just really nervous about it. So, but either way, you know, we have. So it's that idea, isn't it, of whatever's in your mind, you can make something a really positive thing or a really negative thing. But I like the fact that this card has come out after the Devil card came out yesterday. So it's almost like once you've awoken to what holds you back, it just frees up a huge amount of your energy and a huge amount, it just opens your world up. So if you've had that awakening, enlightenment of actually I'm my own worst enemy, or you know, this is what's holding me back, or this person, this situation, it could be a job, it could be, you know, needing to reorganize your finances or cut up your credit cards, whatever it is that's holding you back. It might even be health, you know, if you know that smoking or drinking or something like that is limiting your life in some way, as in, you know, you're just feeling so lethargic and you don't feel healthy. You know, there's loads of different ways that Devil can play out, and if you realize what it is and take action, then it does give you limitless possibilities for your life. So that actually is a really nice, exciting message of it's worth going through all that dark inner work and dealing with getting rid of all the crap, because it opens up your life. And, you know, I can speak from experience there. When you do get brave enough to take a chance to actually, you know, put yourself first and look after yourself and do what's right for you, then it really does open up your world. So let's see what other card accompanies the Star then. So the Star is a major arcana card, so that's very much the universe looking down and going, see, you know, you might not know what's happening, but we do, and it's going to be, you know, it's going to be great if you just trust us a little bit. Okay, So there's a card of somebody that doesn't quite believe what I just said, isn't it? You got the 9 of Wands there. And this poor little fella, well, you know, he looks a little bit bruised and battered, doesn't he? So let me ask you a question. Have a look at that card and look at the wands that are behind him. Okay, he's clinging desperately onto one wand, but there's 8 behind him. So do you feel that this guy is has put those up as a barricade to keep himself safe, or do you think that they are there keeping him in when he actually wants to go out into the wilderness and be free? It's a question that I guess, however you see this card, is almost like your own message to yourself. You know, I can say it in both ways, but really how this card makes you feel is possibly how it corresponds with this star card. Yeah? If you don't feel you've got these limitless possibilities that you've got with the star, might still be a little bit work to do. You might be feeling a little bit caged in and actually aware you've already woken up that something's stopping you move on, and that's, you know, that's the confirmation of it. Or it could be, well, now I've realised what's holding me back, and I've now got these lovely possibilities to make my life a little bit better and a little bit more in line with what I want to do with my life. It might be putting in boundaries to stop those negative things getting to you again. Okay, so it's a cautionary tale, I guess, that, you know, you don't want to be stuck a little bit wounded and hurt there forever. But I do feel that this is the message that just give yourself a little pause and have a think through. I feel like this is, again, moving on from that awareness that we had yesterday, and realising that there's more, maybe more to your life and more things that you want that are achievable. But having this 9 of Wands come up does make me think of this guy's not stalling, but just kind of putting himself in a bit of a guarded position while he works out what to do next. And the fact that he's wounded, that can be emotional wounds, or that could actually just be, like I said, with health, it might be that you need to take a little bit of care of yourself. You might not be in a really great frame of mind, or physically in a great, you know, the best possible place you could to move on at the moment. So you might just need to take a little bit of time, make sure your boundaries are nice and safe, and make sure you're giving yourself a bit of self-care. Because as lovely as these opportunities come up, if you're not feeling well, or you're a little bit run down, or a little bit emotionally wounded, it's not going to be the best frame of mind to move forward. So I think, yes, it's great having a wake-up call, but you can't have that wake-up call, work out what you need to do it, get it done all in a day. It does take time, and we do need to be patient. And I am the least patient person in the world. So when people say to me, be patient, you know, they might as well just punch me in the face, because it just drives me mad. But I feel that this is the message here, you know, just to keep yourself safe and keep yourself maybe retreated a little bit while you work out your game plan. But don't forget, when I say that, some things are out of our control, and the star card does say that. You know, it is that very much of, if you know what you want, you may not get it in the way that you get it, that you think you're going to get it. Okay, so silly as it sounds, you might think, I really want more money, and then lose your job. And it might be because you're being placed that actually in a year's time you're in a better job, but at the time you just don't see it. So the star has a little plan for us. Doesn't always work out how we think it will. But I think if you just get yourself in a place where you really do know what you do want, this is the card that's suggesting that the universe is going to back you all the way and get you to where you want to be. But just give yourself a little bit of a resting moment first, okay? So I hope that really helps you. Please do like and subscribe my channel. If you subscribe, it just means that you get little notices when I post these. And I have been posting them really early in the morning because I am aware that some people in Australia and New Zealand do watch these. So thank you. Please put a note in the comment if you're from over there, because I'm aware that you're a few hours ahead. So hopefully in the morning in Australia, these will come in into your inboxes or whatever as well. So thank you so much, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another 2 cards. Bye for now.